Alright, so I just finished removing the differential, and damn, this thing is massive. If you have an idea, here's the size of my fist in relation to it. It's massive. There's a generator. You have an idea. And now I'm gonna try to get that part off by previously on that differential, on the old original differential. I started with chisels, and then I moved on to bolts to get it off. I'll try the pry bar real quick, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna try to hit it from here. Tap it out through there. It'll be faster and easier. But at this point, you can see the amount of junk and crud that's on this from all the cutting. Because at the shop, as you can see at the junkyard, they just cut the sides off of it. They call this a pod. I don't really know why they do that, but it's fairly easy and quick to get the bolts off. So they could have just unbolted the differential. I've seen other places that do it that way. They don't cut it off. So now with the cutting, the whole thing gets filled with crap. So at this point, there's no escaping a full, complete disassembly. Because then when you're working, there's just junk, as you can see, rust and bits of junk that go everywhere. And I don't want to do that. So I have to disassemble and clean everything up. I've been trying to get this thing off, but it's proving really difficult because I don't really have a good way of locking it. And I can kind of put a pipe through there, but only a little bit of the pipe sticks out because the socket itself stops it from sticking out more. And that's dangerous because that's just too short of a distance to be able to get, good, safe, secure. And the thing is round, so it moves, and getting a kick from that thing is nasty. Ask me how I know. But really, we don't really need this, but it's good to have. I mean, it's definitely good to have. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do at this point. Might just try to remove these bolts here, but as you can see, they're really, really rusted to kingdom come there. But maybe I clean them up and maybe I can get them off. I don't know. We'll try. If not, then have to torch that out, and then probably have to torch this yoke as well because it's really seized there as well. But I don't really need this part right now, so I might just leave everything like that and just get this disassembled, the differential itself disassembled, and put away in a nice warm home so it doesn't rust. And I'll just leave that like that. Now the housing itself, it's pretty bad, but I had an idea of using it for making an extreme duty mailbox. So if I clean that up and put a door on this, that's a mailbox right there, creative mailbox, and I could weld a pipe here for the post, square pipe. It's already got a square thing. We'll just close the other one off and boom. But the other thing that I noticed, more importantly, see in my previous video I mentioned that the shaft and the PDL housing and the bearing were wearing out because they were misaligned. I'm wondering if it's because of this here, this torsion bar. So as you can see, somebody welded these plates to it. That's not original. That's the original right there. And my theory is that when they welded this, as you can see, because of the rust, so rust actually made a hole right through it there. So when that happened, this thing was probably loose, or it probably actually just came completely loose. So they welded these plates back on. But if this thing is badly aligned, and that must be it, then it will cause misalignment of the PDL. That's my working theory right now. I don't really know if that makes sense because the PDL is inside this, so the whole thing should maybe wear out the drive shaft. So I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there. Somebody obviously had to do some repair work here. Not a very good job, I should say. With all these gaps open, because I just wanted to get the truck going. So